Namaste from Yogizoo. In order to optimize the experience and help your kids find the right Zen, we suggest that you prepare the following. Print the fun stuff for today's chapter. Dim the lights and get a bottle of water. Take your socks off and find a suitable yoga mat. Get a cozy blanket for the adventure. If you need a little break in the yoga flow, you can always get into this pose. Watch your strength, flexibility, and balance grow bit by bit. Have fun, and namaste.
Namaste, all you sweet yogis out there. Now it's time for the next journey in the quest for the sleepy stretch. I wonder where we're going today. Can you guess it? If not, you'll learn it when we press the talisman. But first it's time for jungle yoga with Yogizoo.
If you are pregnant or have medical conditions, always consult a physician before practicing yoga. Ensure that the kids know never to push beyond their limits. If they are feeling pain or discomfort while in a pose, they should stop immediately and let the adult know. Remember that you are allowed to take breaks whenever necessary. Alright, cool yogis out there, let's find our Zen in the monkey's jungle yoga.
Get comfy on your yoga mat and get ready to start. Take a deep breath and raise your arms to the sky. Connect your palms and lead them to your heart. Enjoy some deep breaths through your nose and let the air out through your mouth. Place your hands on your knees. Lean to the side, find support with one arm, and raise the other arm to the sky. Let's do it again, the other way. Get back to the center and slowly move forward like this. Find the center. Now, place your hands behind your bottom. Look up and lift your bottom from the mat. Slowly find the center and place your hands on your knees. Now we're getting up on all fours. Do like me. Sway in your back and look to the sky. Pull your belly in, arch in your back, and look into your belly button. One more time, cool yogis. Place your toes in the mat and push your bottom upwards, stretching both your arms and legs. Loosen up a little. Get all the way up on your tippy toes and exhale when going down. 2 more, tough yogis. Find your plank. Sway your body like me. And once again, push your bottom upwards. Find your plank pose. Now, try if you can master the tough side plank. Also, to the other side. Find the center again. Lower your body to the mat and push back up, down, up, down, and all the way up, arms and legs stretched. Take tiny steps forward and relax in your body. Roll up very slowly and raise your hands to the sky. Take a deep bow and breathe. Let's do that a couple of times. Get back to your plank pose. Place legs and feet in the mat. Lift your strong upper body and see if you can spot your feet this way and also the other way. Place your feet in the mat, arms and legs stretched. Raise one foot high into the sky. Swing your knee under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. One last time. Now, place your foot between your hands. Turn the other foot like I do. Now, lift your strong body and raise your hands to the sky. Lean back, nice and easy. Place your hands behind your back and place your fingers. Lean forward, take a deep breath, and raise your hands to the sky. Let's do it again. Up and down. Let go of your fingers and place your hands in the mat, letting your leg on the outside. Get down on your forearms if you are able to. Sway from side to side. Place your toes in the mat. Get back to your plank pose. Take tiny steps forward. Slowly stretch your arms all the way. Raise your other foot high into the sky. Swing your knee under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. One last time. Now, place your foot between your hands. Turn the other foot like I do. Now, lift your strong body and raise your hands to the sky. Lean back, nice and easy. Place your hands behind your back and lace your fingers. Lean forward, take a deep breath, and raise your hands to the sky. Let's do it again. Up and down. Let go of your fingers and place your hands on the mat, letting your leg on the outside. Get down on your forearms if you are able to. Sway from side to side. Place your toes in the mat. Get back to your plank pose. Roll to the side and see if you can find your balance while raising your hand to the sky. Find the center and also the other side. One more time, we're almost there. Roll to the other side. Find the center. Take tiny steps forward. Slowly stretch your arms all the way. Take tiny steps forward and relax in your body. Roll up very slowly and raise your hands to the sky. Take a deep bow and breathe. Find your plank pose. Lower your body to the mat. Push back up and down. Up and down. Get back on your feet. Get comfy on your yoga mat. Take a deep breath and raise your arms to the sky. Connect your palms and lead them to your beautiful heart. Namaste.
Get ready, yogis. It's time for today's special sleepy stretch, the child pose.
Namaste. Let's get down on all fours. stretch your arms in front of you all the way out into your fingertips as far as you can. Place your forehead in the mat and take deep breaths. Deep inhale, and now place your arms along your body and let the shoulders sink when exhaling. Get back into your sitting position. In your own time, get back up again. Namaste.
Good job, yogis. Now team up with another yogi on the mat and get ready for today's special double stretch. Twin mirror.
Namaste. Turn side to side and have a distance so you can grab each other's forearms. Now shoot your hips towards each other and let your heads fall to the sides. Use the free arm to give yourself a soft stretch in your necks and breathe nice and slow. Get back to the center. Now shoot your hips the other way and let the free arm reach up and above your heads and reach each other's hands. In your own time, let go of your hands and try the other way around. Namaste.
Nice teamwork, yogis. Now, take a sip of water and use your blankets if you wish. Get comfortable on your yoga mats and join the monkey's journey in the quest for the sleepy stretch. Quest for the Sleepy Stretch, Chapter 6, Rebecca. Rebecca took a deep breath through her nose, and an explosion of wonderful scents made her smile. She walked through Jerusalem's botanical garden every day after school. The garden was divided by continent, so you could stroll through Europe, Australia, South America, North America, and Asia. Thursdays, she went to Asia, and it was her favorite day because of it. In the Asia department, it was as if she walked into a room of silence. Thursday was also the day Ellie would let her steer the kiddie train through the whole garden. Ellie had driven the little train for many years, and since Rebecca visited the botanical garden so often, they had become good friends, even though Ellie was 61 years old and Rebecca was only 8. Whistling with a smile, she swung her school bag back and forth and turned the corner toward the Asian area, oblivious to what was about to happen. In the meantime, Chimp and Sweet had woken up in Kenya. The lions were still asleep. Noah had been up shortly to do his lion sleepy stretch and roar,
Good morning,
to the savannah before he fell back to sleep. Now the two ruffled monkeys yawned drowsily while rubbing their eyes.
Tell me, did you and I sleep like lions?
Chimp laughed. Sweet was completely bemused. They'd experienced so many adventures in such a short period of time, it sometimes made her wonder whether she was dreaming or not. She tried to answer, but not a sound escaped her mouth. Astounded, she tried again, but her voice was trapped inside her. Chimp understood her problem immediately and thought of Noah's amazing roaring stretch.
That must be able to help her throat.
He thought. So, he got into Noah's roaring position to demonstrate. Sweet imitated the movement and tried to roar, but it didn't work like yesterday. Her silence wasn't due to a sore throat. Her mouth just simply wouldn't utter the words she had in mind.
Maybe she needs water,
Chimp thought.
We haven't had any for a long time.
Chimp looked around. The powerful morning sun had made all of yesterday's water evaporate.
We won't get any water here, so we should probably move on, Sweet. Then we can hopefully find your voice again,
he said. Sweet nodded and smiled before walking around to every sleeping lion and hugging them farewell. She then showed 2 fingers to Chimp and took his hand.
All right, we'll take Earth again,
Chimp said.
Let a new adventure begin.
He looked one last time at the sleeping lions, grabbed his walking stick, held Sweet's little hand, and clicked the talisman twice with the walking stick. And our 2 friends were no longer in Africa. The 2 monkeys landed on a sloped hill and slid downwards at great speed. Chimp hollered. They wiggled their arms in order not to lose balance, and then saw a figure walking around, whistling at the end of the hill.
Watch out!
Chimp yelled, but Rebecca had no time to react. The 2 monkeys tumbled into her. Smash! And then all 3 of them lay jumbled together on the little path at the foot of the hill. Rebecca was lucky. She'd landed on her back with her school bag as a cushion. She sprung back up on her feet and watched the 2 monkeys struggle to escape their entanglement. Rebecca's mother was a zoologist and her father was a gardener, so she'd learned about flora and fauna her whole life. So 2 monkeys didn't scare her one bit. Quite on the contrary, actually. She squatted down and helped free Chimp and Sweet from each other.
Gosh, you're so entangled, it's harder than brushing my hair in the morning.
She laughed.
Are you all right? No serious injuries?
Rebecca looked at them, concerned. Both monkeys got on their feet, and then Chimp described all the events that had followed since he woke up one morning and had forgotten his sleepy stretch.
Oh, where are we in the world? And could we get near some water so Sweet can speak again?
After telling the long story, Chimp was out of breath, so he remembered to take a couple of Madame Croc's deep breaths while leaning on his walking stick.
Oh, ouch.
During the fall, he must have hurt his back. He had to bend his back a bit and use the stick for support.
Looks like you both need help,
Rebecca said.
Sweet, we have to find your voice. And Chimp, we need to fix your back. Trust me, I know exactly what to do.
She smiled, turned to them, and added,
You've come to Jerusalem, in Israel, by the way. And I'm Rebecca.
The girl threw her bag in the grass and said,
Just sit down and relax a bit. I'll be back with help in about 10 minutes.
Rebecca ran as fast as she could, directly towards Ellie's red office by the little train platform. Ellie was sitting on her old blue office chair. She was just about to sink her teeth into her favorite honey-sweetened cake, lekach, when she saw Rebecca gallop toward her.
Come with me,
Rebecca yelled eagerly while she tumbled over the doorstep into the little shed.
and bring water. We need to go now.
The old train lady was clever. She grabbed the train keys and didn't ask any more questions. This required action, not talk.
There's water in the train. Hop in and show us the way, Motek.
Ellie had always called Rebecca Motek. It means little darling.
Drive down the big hill by the Asian flowers. 2 monkeys need our help.
Ellie had experienced a lot during her 61 years on Earth, but monkeys in her botanical garden was definitely a first. She sped up the train, determined to reach the monkeys as quickly as possible, while Rebecca told her about Sweet's lost voice and Chimp's sore back. Tires screeching, Ellie stopped the train, grabbed a water bottle, and rushed to the monkeys. Rebecca helped Chimp onto the train and gave him a soft cushion for his back. Meanwhile, Ellie gave Sweet some water and showed her to a seat next to Chimp.
Sweet, did the water help? How are your vocal cords feeling?
The Kipunji monkey opened her mouth to answer, but remained mute. and flapped her arms in resignation while shaking her head.
We need Wu Yao. Stop over here at the green bush with the red berries and white flowers, Rebecca. Then we'll definitely make Sweet speak again,
Ellie said. It was said and done. Shortly thereafter, Ellie held a root and some leaves from the bush, which looked funny and bumpy.
Let's go. Now we're all going to have some Wu Yao tea, and we'll cut my honey-sweetened cake into 4 slices before the great tour,
Ellie said, delighted. 5 minutes later, Ellie had prepared everything. Sweet's throat loved every drop of the warm tea. She quickly drank 3 cups and could finally feel her throat loosening up.
I think I can speak again,
She said, and was completely startled over the sound of her own voice. Chimp, Rebecca, and Ellie laughed simultaneously. Then all 4 of them toasted to Sweet's voice with more tea and made sure to eat the remaining lekach cake crumbs.
Yum, that is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted.
Chimp smiled, satisfied, and rubbed his little pot belly.
There'd be plenty more room for those cakes down there.
Thank you so much for the magical tea and my voice.
Sweet said.
I'd love to learn everything about this beautiful garden. Can we go explore now?
Rebecca raced out the door.
All the way around the garden with 2 new magical monkeys and Ellie, while I steer the train. Wow, today is amazing,
she thought, while sticking the key in the ignition and hearing the little motor cough into action.
You humans have an extremely helpful nature,
Chimp told Ellie as she supported him out to the train. The 2 small steps leading up to the seat hurt the small of his back, despite the support.
Now, you're a young monkey, and I suppose we're the first humans you've met. Unfortunately, not all of the human race is as good to each other as one could hope.
The old lady sighed with a saddened expression.
There are only 1,100 monkeys left in my family,
Sweet said. She'd been listening to the conversation and continued.
If we didn't take care of each other and help out in times of need, it wouldn't be long before all Kipunjis were extinct.
Are you a real Kapunji monkey, Sweet?
Rebecca exclaimed excitedly.
I thought I recognized you from a bedtime storybook my mom reads for me about endangered animal species. We read about a new animal each night, and we've basically just covered the Kipunji monkeys from Tanzania in Africa. You are the rarest monkeys in Africa. Did you know that, Sweet?
Rebecca spoke as fast as the parrots back home in the jungle.
No, I didn't know that,
said Sweet, and blushed.
I didn't even know that Chimp and I are from Swaziland?
Tanzania.
Rebecca laughed.
That's the name of the country you're from, and you're really, really rare.
The young girl's eyes lit up enthusiastically. Chimp interjected.
Oh, imagine, I've been to England. Sweet and I have been to the US, India, Brazil, Kenya, and today Israel. But only now do we learn where we're from. I'm very happy to know that. Tanzania,
continued the little chimpanzee out loud, and his heart smiled, knowing that he was utterly in love with Africa's rarest monkey from Tanzania.
We'll have to close the garden for the night now, friends. But how would you all like to dine with me at home?
Ellie asked. Half an hour later, the train was parked, the garden had been locked, Rebecca had her parents' permission to sleep over at Ellie's, and they were now all headed for Ellie's house just outside the city.
Oh, Ellie, you're a true friend,
said Chimp as he held the box sitting between him and Sweet in the back seat of Ellie's funny yellow car extra tightly. In the box were 4 whole pieces of honey-sweetened cake Ellie had bought. He couldn't wait to eat his slice. What a feast they had at the train lady's house. Flavors that had never before touched the 2 monkeys' tongues left them laughing, wondrous, and excited. Chimp now sat with both his own and Ellie's piece of lekach on his plate.
That cake is much better off in your stomach than mine.
The old lady winked before getting up to do the dishes. Rebecca and Sweet made the beds, while Chimp ate more cake.
I'll show you my child sleepy stretch in a minute. It'll be interesting to see if it works. You guys can sleep here, and I'll take the couch.
Chimp just nodded. He couldn't say much with all that cake in his mouth.
Go on, Chimp. I just might have the rest as a midnight snack if you don't finish that piece.
Ellie laughed from the kitchen. When the kitchen was squeaky clean, everyone gathered in Ellie's cozy living room.
I think it's time for the child sleepy stretch now,
said Ellie.
I should probably go do the grandma sleepy stretch.
The sweet old lady said with roaring laughter while sending them all finger kisses to say goodnight.
Come on, it's time,
the little girl said.
I do this every evening before I sleep and every morning when I wake up, and my back has never hurt, Chimp.
Chimp quickly gobbled the last bit of cake.
Lie down like this.
Then Rebecca lay down on her knees, put her forehead gently on the floor, and let her arms hang down her sides with completely relaxed shoulders.
And then just take a deep breath in and feel how your hips sink deeper and deeper toward your heels.
The two monkeys copycatted the stretch well. While they lay there with their foreheads resting on the floor, Chimp told the story of Madame Croc's diver breaths and his contemplations about swallowing coconuts full of air. Everyone now swallowed air coconuts, and for each time Chimp exhaled, it hurt less and less in the small of his back.
Oh, wonderful,
he mumbled before swallowing the next coconut. 6 air coconuts later, the chimpanzee's back was good as new again. Shh, Rebecca whispered and pointed to Sweet with a smile.
Look, our little Kipunji fell asleep. Aw, she is so cute.
Chimp and Rebecca carefully lay Sweet on her side and put a little blanket around her.
You're a little miracle, Rebecca,
Chimp whispered.
The child sleepy stretch sent Sweet to dreamland and made the pains in the small of my back disappear. I understand better and better how important it is to listen to your body, take care of it, and help others do the same.
The walking stick buzzed and shook suddenly while it lay on Chimp's mattress.
It's like it sucks up wisdom,
the little monkey pondered.
It reacts when it detects courage, strength, wisdom, and helpfulness. That's how I understand it,
he explained to Rebecca, who was so curious about the magic she could burst. Still whispering, the two friends talked through half the night about life as a human and life as a monkey, as well as the walking stick, Mala, and Talisman. They chatted right up until their eyes automatically shut. Feel the peaceful buzzing flow in your bodies and minds. Remember to practice all of the sleepy stretches whenever you feel the need for them. And try to invent your very own special sleepy stretches, alone or with partners. See you cool yogis in the next chapter. And until then, don't forget to spread love. Namaste from Yogizoo.